pause it here. Oh, now it shows up. Now it shows up. I was just looking for the link. Here you go. Ignore the... Yes, there's a new combat event. I would actually change this thumbnail to be ZZZ related. It's just my profile picture. It does that on default. I don't know if you've ever like live streamed on YouTube or whatever, but that's how it works, and then you have to go to edit in your video bullshit. Ah! So right now you're just gonna stare at Jane. Ew! Oh my god, Brian! Hi, Brian! Hello! 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 Oh, let's use this as the thumbnail. That's a good thumbnail. That's just an image, no title. Oh, I'm gonna start soon, so you just stare at this save screen. There she is. There she is. There she blows. There she blows. What do you mean, what the hell is this? What the... Holy crust. Am I not allowed to stream what I want? Am I not allowed to stream whatever the hell I want? Me when I have free will and I could do whatever the fuck I want without some bitch in my ear yelling at me? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna play Resident Evil 4 after. I'm just doing this new combat event. Okay. Here's Resident Evil 4. Okay, now I found the image. Sorry, I took a moment. Oh my god, I hate this shit. I hate when things are saved as, like, WebP. Oh my god, I hate it so much. So I had to find one that wasn't. There you go, epic thumbnail. That's literally just the event. That's literally just the event screen. That wasn't even funny, but okay. Also, by the way, your audio is probably... Discord audio is not shared on here for some reason. Only PlayStation Party audio, so nobody can hear you guys. But they can hear me, which is weird, but that's okay. Yeah, that's better. I know it's very, inconvenient, but that's all I can do. No. No. No, that's why I do this. I tried. We're gonna be doing this special disaster control squad. The event is released today. Miyabi! Our goat! Yeah, I like her. No, that doesn't seem right either. She's a fox. She has massive fuck-off ears. What are you doing here, exactly? Seems without realizing I've wandered near your store. I was practicing the art of thinking while walking, but I can't quite grasp it this time. Brain damage? Seems like you got a tough problem. Recently multiple hollows have seen a surge in ethereal activity, which are those like monster corrupted things. They aren't particularly dangerous, but they're troublesome to deal with. Oh, this is gonna be like definitely like some hollow combat. It's probably gonna have character trials or something like that. Some characters I don't have. Anomalies related to ethereals typically linked to localized hollow changes, but this incident occurred so suddenly. The underlying patterns remain unclear right now. Sorry, I sound like I have a speech impediment. Ah. Okay. Oh, you have to do work? Sorry, Beba. See you later. No, he can't do that. He has to, like, answer calls. I think I know what to do. A faint smile suddenly flashes across the fox-eared lady's face. Oh, I'm all ears. No, he has to... Alright. He has to... No, he actually has to work. If you buy a delicious melon at the shop, you naturally become a regular customer of that place. Perhaps. Subconsciously, I want to seek your help. And so my feet carried... Well, that's you, Ash. Carried me here without realizing it. Hey, yo. She needs my help, of course. Training. Explain things. Her ears twitch ever so slightly. She seems pretty pleased with herself. You guys are annoying as hell. Especially Bryant. Despite getting distracted by a bunch of... Sorry, my dog is barking. I'm gonna mute for a second because my mom came home. Bro, didn't you say you were leaving? Bye-bye, Brian. See you later. He doesn't like me anymore. No, just go to work. No, dude, I'm fucking around. Just go to work. Ah, shut up. Ew, it sounded like he swallowed the microphone. Bro swallowed it sounded like you swallowed the mic. Alright. Go to work, you lazy bum. Go to work. No, because you're slacking on work, you gotta go back. You're slacking on work and arguing. Bye. Bye, Bryant. Bye, everybody. Not everybody, bye, Bryant. Anyways, back to what I was doing. He was distracting. And I mentioned before, so someone might be able to help. By the way, I don't know if you want me to actually read this, but whatever, it's just like... whatever. The hollow-related thing you mentioned. Thankfully, you spared the time to hear me out. Work together? I'm just reading. It's not really important anything. It's just like they're asking me to help with something related to exterminating undesirables in the hollow. We need massive computer power to pinpoint the anomaly locations, and we're going to need some investigators to help map routes and sketch carrots. This would not make any sense to anyone who doesn't play. That's why I'm questioning on. At the same time, to quickly deal with the anomaly disaster, the HSO and Hollow Investigation Association decided to deploy multiple groups in squads. Yep, so while these ethereals suddenly appeared and aren't especially dangerous, there's quite a lot of them, and a few individuals still pose a real threat. So, as per protocol, it's been assigned to the HSO. Your mission is to chart a route, guide your squad to the target location, and wipe out the ethereals. Simple enough. After working through all the intel with HSO staff, you suddenly notice Miyabi's already slipped away. Perhaps she's off doing special training again. Where did the fuck she go? Sigh. The entire old capital. That almost wiped out everybody. Perhaps. Yeah. A lot, all around, kind of. And the old capital, kind of, the hollows. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like, you know how black holes expand? It's kind of like that, except it's not just a black hole. It's kind of like a interdimensional thing that if you are in a hollow, you get stuck in this other dimension. And you can get corrupted with ether. And there's these, it's kind of strange. It's like not, I shouldn't say not explained. I should just say it's kind of alien almost. But not alien, where it's like there's these things in there called ethereals that are kind of like monsters. And it's just strange. It's like strange stuff. And it can wreak havoc very horrifically on people and settlements if it gets taken over by that and if they find a way to get, you know. So, I'm being sentenced right now to basically try and get rid of some of them. Large number of ethereals, yep. Yeah, Miyabi just left. Where did she go? She just fucked off? She was like, nah, I'm out. Nah, I'm out. And now, time for gameplay. Okay, you can match the multiplier here. Oh, it's like probably some high score, certain amount thing. Recommended level 55. No shit. Hooray! Trial use! I can use characters that I don't have. That's fun. I don't need to read any of this. I kind of know what to do. Yeah, I played the game already. It's recommended to use agents with anomaly. Some of these are not mine. The ones that say trial use, 55, are not mine. Switch between squads and manage time to take advantage of stage mechanics. This stage's boss is vulnerable to ether and ice. Once the stage mechanic reaches max level, the assault squad will face the boss first. Okay, I'm just guessing. I'm making 3 different teams, and then we're gonna have to go through waves of enemies. That's basically what it's saying, I think. Let's do... Let's do ether. Let's just do some buff stuff. Actually, let's do it in order. This one, let's just do all of them. There's these stage buffs. Oh, there's only 2 characters. That's fun. Let's do Nangon and Arya since I don't have them. And then here we're gonna do like maybe like Alice and Jean. And then here we're gonna, let's just do all the trial ones, I guess. Let's do Vivian and Bernice. Why not? Yeah, she's my favorite character. She's one of them. I have her like all maxed out. I actually have my own version of her here, but let's just stick with the trial ones, I guess. Let's just see like baseline, because I have Vivian with her signature weapon and everything. So I'm just gonna do this. Not too interesting, but whatever. Well, actually, I don't know what the combat's gonna be. I'm just assuming it's waves of enemies and it's gonna be a lot of them. I don't have this character, so forgive me if I don't play her that well. She's a new character, and she wields dual morning stars, which is pretty cool.
The show's already started. Together, let's create that.
I'm already beating their ass.
What a grand entrance!
Progress is full. Click circle to switch team. Oh, it's like tag
I'll
team.
handle it.
I see. Stage buff upgraded. Check the pause screen for new effects. New time trial challenge. Oh, I see. You have to trigger Anomaly Disorder or a Bloom 6 times in 20 seconds. Switching squads will force you in your current time trial challenge. Okay,
Perfectly
well,
symmetrical. Clear your mind. Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
Okay.
I did it.
The final act begins now.
Holy moly.
Bernie, this party is just getting started.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's literally trials of enemies, and I have to keep going with certain buffs and try and trigger things at a certain time. Getting them out.
Rehearsal's over.
So I just beat the shit out of them, basically. And there's gonna be a boss at the end. Alright. Sounds simple enough.
You're all riddled with flaws.
Sure.
I'll be here to dance.
10 seconds.
Time to settle this.
Now, you're the prey.
What's this? Medium lifestyle! You're ensemble time! Keep up with the beat! Thrust and pierce! No time to deal with you individually. Apologies.
Okay. No escape. No escape.
Don't let me know. Hit my first 30 and look. Together, let's create. Ensemble time. Just leave it to me and don't spin.
They found me quiet right now, I was just looking.
Let's hit the stage like this. Hit the beat. 4.
It's just a chill. I'm gonna be playing Resident Evil after I do some battle stuff here. I wonder who's the second person. Unfortunately, you have it muted, so you can't really hear sound effects, voice lines. You're there in spirit. You're here in spirit. To be fair, it is very visual, but 6 hours is the next one. It's gonna be probably every day. There's gonna open a new one. That was pretty easy, honestly, to me. 60 Gamba points. Alright, that was easy. Just stage 1. But I know it's gonna be harder. The endgame content. The Shiyu defense, deadly assault. Shiyu defense also updated today, so that's what I'm gonna try and do. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like, you would see it on the screen. You don't have to hear anything, but there's a stage, and there's different frontiers, there's certain buffs. and certain enemies, and you go through this like a couple floors. And the last one you would need 3 teams for. And these are already complete because if you get S rank on all of them last time, because this happens on a bi-weekly basis, then it would just have these automatically cleared because they're pretty easy. So this is the last one is the one you gotta worry about really. So I got points for that.
Heading out for this.
Yeah, let's see if this is electric. So it's electric, fire, ether. I guess I'm just gonna do
Wait. How about
Yanagi something.
Superhero Yanagi, awaiting orders. Heading out
Anytime there's an electric, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't have
Officer
electric. Most electric DPS characters. I don't have a Sambi. I don't have a lot of them actually. I can actually put it up here.
Is it time to clock out?
Oh no, that's showing the ones I
Need
have.
something?
Pick me.
That's okay. So I just kind of brute force it with these two, and that's it.
Wait. Hello. I'll give you a hand.
Who's
Need
support?
something?
You have.
Is it
Who
time
should
to
be my
clock out?
support?
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
I can help
Use
you.
her.
Wanna hear a summer? Let's go feel the sea breeze together.
And the second one, fire, ether. I could just do my Monato team.
Want me to wear this? What? Did you get into trouble with someone?
Fuck, who else do I use with him?
What? Thank you. What kind of? Ta-da! Your top-tier customer service rep is here.
Let me try to remember.
We're going now. No
Actually,
problem. I'm away.
let's use a tiger.
We're up, Hooey.
He's fire as well. Let's just do that. This and bring out the cat. I had to bring out the cat. Release the clowns. Also, sorry, I don't know why my screen looks like this, but I think the brightness settings on the game look brighter on the actual screen than it is when you view the screen in real life.
Resistance is futile.
Combat isn't my thing.
Surf's up!
Number swap. Every swap this, swap that. Everything is swap. Everything is swap nowadays.
With a clear mind, arrows fly true.
Enemies who set me sick shall pay.
I can't legally drive. Daddy, what? The corporations. And depending on what part of the story we're talking about. Corporations and also these weirdo people who worship like this ethereal god.
I won't miss.
Like a weird cult you have to deal with.
One trick will suffice.
Schizophrenics and corpos.
Go.
What's the
Who's the
difference?
pathetic one now?
Got a summer surprise! Here to sign for it?
Surrender.
Oh, shield.
Mind and body.
Let's ride the wave!
I already took them out like 30 minutes ago.
Combat isn't my thing.
Oops, I got hit. I didn't do that. My bad.
Don't be mad!
My bad again. cooked run. Brick.
Enough talk. Let's go.
Swift as an arrow. One strike will suffice.
There she goes. Next. Oh yeah, and also I probably should mention there's a time limit. Cool.
Gotta deal with you, quick.
My turn. It's showtime.
Perfect chance. The future will be brighter than a drowned ideal. Out of the way.
This is gonna take me a while. Look at how fucking bulky this enemy is. I mean, look at it.
Wanna go another round?
You tell me the package came in the mail? Spin, spin, spin!
Like your shadow.
Not done yet.
Don't underestimate him. Be ready.
Oh my god.
Back off.
Pretty, right? No clinching. The name of the night, emissary. This shadow. Fall into the endless abyss.
Let's try and see how hot we can get.
Advance now.
If I don't get S rank with this, I might just change the teams around. To get S, you have to do it in 5 minutes or under. Both battles. Not each, both. Depends. Maybe with this team, yeah, A. Not fast enough. I might change this out for a niche one team instead.
The future will be brighter than a drowned ideal. Out of
The one with the white thread, it's wearing a bodysuit that I said her design. Yeah.
Tiger tornado.
Boom! Oh fuck, that ruined it. I'm just gonna complete this anyways, and then just redo it.
I'll lend you my claws. My turn. The name of the night, emissary.
Literally V.
Ruthless me. Attack.
She's like fucking V, honestly. She summons if real.
Don't take him head on.
She's a summoner, yes. And her ultimate is summoning a big one she rides on top of.
I'm here.
Man, I can't see shit, but look, that's cool. I heard somebody say, people call it a Gunner game, but like, As if, I'd be able to goon while all this is happening. Yeah, right.
The name of the night, emissary! Great armor at my command!
Let's see how... Let's try and see how hot we can get! Here!
Die now? No, not enough damage.
Lucia! Again! Here!
Also, this enemy's like bulky as shit, I know that. This enemy's bulky as shit, so that doesn't help. Who? All three of them do. All of them do, actually. All three of these ones right here do. I'll show it in the character screen, probably. Yeah, that was a fucking epic fail. Look at that, that's a fail. Epic fail. That was fucked. I'll do it again. That's the way she goes. That's the way she goes. Oh, she blows. Poop. Looks like it's time for Yishuan Hyper Fairy.
You want me to completely look the part?
Yeah, he has a tail
Do you
and
have
ears.
any idea how
You
much
can see it right
makeup that'd
here.
take?
She's a tiger, so she also has a tail. And she's a goat. So she has horns, ears, and a tail. Little tiny little baby tail. But a tail regardless. All of them are jiggly. To be fair, it's also not even just like Gooner aside, it's also the animation style. It's very cartoony anyways, like if you ever see any of the cinematics. Bunny. If you heard the sound effects, it would add more to it as well. But she has these bubbly little cute sound effects every time she moves. Your phone ringing. That one meme I sent that says, I have multiple personality disorder, damn, are any of them freaky? I don't know, it was a meme and it says, hey girl, yeah, this is phone ringing, and then this one is multiple personality disorder and dementia. Yishuan. Vivian. Jane, of course. Miyabi, of course. Obviously, peak characters right here. Zhuyuan, who needs a buff really, really, really bad. My poor girl is suffering. And some other fellas. All the limited S rank ones are here though, like the limited, banners. Yuzuha. I can't wait to hear the sound of the sea. I got him for free. Deadass, when he released, I'm not even joking, he was given for free. They don't like male characters that much, as you can see. Do you know, actually, I have some good news for you. They're going to release S-Rank Billy soon. And he's really freaking cool. Guess what? He has a motorcycle. It's like Cavalier, and like what Dante has. It's very cool. Jufufu. He's like cool as shit, yeah. Miyabi is basically Virgil. Not basically, but you know what I mean. She reminds me of Virgil. She's blue, and she has a katana that happens to be possessed by a demon. And she doesn't have a tail for some reason. She's the only Thyran that doesn't have one. Why? I don't know. But I will tell you that the name for the demon that is like possessing her tail is called Tailless. So that's probably a pun on that. I'm going to assume. Jane, we don't know her real name. So she's still Jane Doe. I wonder what the real name is. I am not sure. Nobody knows. She's an unidentified female body. Your phone ringing. Your phone ringing, the character. This is cute. You can't really see it here, actually.
What kind of fun job have you got me into this
No,
time?
she's just short. Here, let me show. Actually, this is better. I could just show you. No, she's just really short. She's one of the shorter adult characters. But yeah, she has this. I wanted to show this off. I like her little cord phone back here. She has this cord phone, and it goes up to the front with that little wire. She's like a... You know those call center people? She's a call center person, yes. And has to deal with a lot of angry people. And she hates her job. What was I going to show as well? Phone ringing? That's phone ringing. No tail. See? No tail. No tail. Your phone ringing? I'm just looking through stuff before I go back to that. It's me, like, stalling so I don't have to do that shit again. Oh my god, there's Poultry, guys. Right here. Oh my god. Ultra baddie. Here's my other baddie. Another baddie. She's part Oni. This one is full Oni. Why do they have Onis in it? Don't even ask. Goat, Siren. When she walks around, if you had volume on, you'd be able to hear it, but it's okay if you don't. When she walks around, these little dingly things make little dinging sounds. Little dingly danglies. Little dingly danglies. Oh yeah, that is true. That is some true words spoken. My queen. My queen. No, I'm just saying she's my queen. They're not saying anything, cause I'm just in the idol, like, hub world. There she is. My goat and my other goat. I should put them in their regular skins real quick.
Heading out?
So you
Come to
can
the
see.
seaside with me, Lord Phaethon. Come to the seaside with me, Lord Phaethon.
We got the goth
Different
leader and we
outfit,
got the
same objective.
ultra baddie.
Let's move.
Actually, it'd be even better if I showed idols during combat, because that's where all, that's where all the animations are. Like, you could also see, because I have the... Well, you can see it here too, but I mean like the idol animations and voice lines and stuff like that. But I was gonna say, if you have their signature weapon, of course it shows up in combat because it's combat related. But if you have their signature weapon, they have a glow effect on their design, like a glow in their hair or something like that, and like sparkles, and that's what Vivian and Jane look like. Jane has a bit of her tail and hair glowing, and Vivian has some of her hair glowing as well. Could probably show it here. If are we gonna bring out the? Yes, we are. Oh, ice resistance. Are you fucking dead ass? Are we dead ass? Okay. I'll just show it here real quick. Where's the goat team? Let's just show it here. My goat is so washed. Rip Jane being reduced to a sub DPS. Basically, actually, let's get Jane here. Yeah, whatever. Don't worry about any of that. I was gonna say all the text. Don't worry about it. Jane! That's what we came here to see. That's the Jane effect. Let's go into combat real quick. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna show shit. Different floors type of thing. Different enemies. You are Jane. See, she's glowing.
I won't budge.
Caesar. I haven't seen her in a while. I don't own her, I just,
No
there's
escape.
this thing with this game mode where you have an auxiliary character and it could be another character that can support you on the sidelines that only do their ultimate. Like they gain enough energy and have passive buffs. Specifically for this game mode.
Serves up.
Found your weakness. I'll make it painless.
Holy damage.
There's more to battle. The glory.
Hurts, don't it? Let's make this quick.
Kill him!
Switch it up. Not even close.
I wanna show the pretty girl! Get out of my fucking way! I'm gonna show Vivian.
Sure.
I wanna see Vivian's glowing hair and everything.
More to battle. The glory.
Not the pop.
Who dares get between me and Lord Satan?
What a shame you don't have sound. Then I just don't talk for a moment. Her as well. I have her signature weapon as well. And it makes her, she has like these glowing, colorful highlights in her hair. I have all the signature weapons for these three characters actually.
My turn.
Look at how glowy she is. It's just a passive effect you get if you have their signature weapon. It doesn't like affect anything, it's just cool. Where's her, do your idol animation.
Weather's nice now that the rain clouds have been chased off.
There she is. She's cute. I wonder, actually, what is Yuzuha's idol? I know she's in a swimsuit skin, but I forgot to change it. But, who cares? Who cares? I bought this with my own money! I bought it with my own money, who give a fuck?
Hey, keep spacing out and I'll blast you with a water gun!
Oh, that's a bathing suit. That's not underwear, this is like bathing suit stuff, so it's not really that
Sure.
crazy. Jane, my goat. What? Not a little goat, but goat. Anyway, I just wanted to... I should go back to what I was doing. This is, I already did this shit for the weekly thing. I already did, Hollow Zero, so this shit, I already did this. You could do it again and again if you want to, but it's not really necessary. I want to do the stuff that I want to earn things for. Ether damage increased by 20%. Looks like it's time for Yushwan Hyper Carry.
What brings? Allow me to watch over you.
Fuck it. It's time for Yushwan Hyper Carry. Your phone ringing.
Your top tier customer service rep is here.
Your phone ringing. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Am I stupid? Oh. This one, obviously. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna explain literally everything, that would be, like, redundant as hell. Yeah, it... Like... Yeah. Because I don't think you'd want to sit here and have me explain passives and stats and shit. That sounds really boring. I just want to have fun and see animation and have big numbers in Gamba.
Take over, Tsukishiro.
I feel like it sounds familiar, but I can't really put my finger on it. I'm so bad at this guy, honestly. He is washed. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second just to say this. Remember how I mentioned briefly, this guy is literally been given for free when he released, right? Yes, he had a banner that you can pull for Mindscapes or you can get his weapon, but most people just got him for free and called it a day. As like a free giveaway. He hasn't reran since. It's been over a year and a half and he hasn't come back. He is the character that is most due for a rerun, and it's been the longest gap between him and a rerun. He still hasn't had one. Last time we've seen him was a year and a half ago on a limited banner, and he has never came back since. It's became a meme in the community that Harumasa is like cooked because it's never gonna like rerun until like 10 years or something. Like some very exaggerated shit like that. Where it's like, my man never rerunning, my goat is washed. He's never fucking coming back, bro. They don't give a fuck. But keep an eye for S-Rank Billy. He's coming real soon in a couple patches, I believe. Which is very awesome. We got S-Rank Andy, now we got S-Rank Billy. Maybe we'll get S-Rank Nicole one day? Who knows what that will be? That would be pretty cool, imagine. She's part of their faction, as short terms to say. Billy, Andy, and Nicole are part of their own faction together. Nicole is so real too, because she's, back when I was like free to play, I only say I'm not free to play because I get the monthly pass, like $5, whatever. I pull only sometimes, but, sorry, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, back then, she's like one of the best free to play friendly option supports in the game. She's really good. Unfortunately, standard Billy, or I should say A-Rank Billy, they're all A-Rank. A-Rank Billy is unfortunately, meta-wise, one of the worst characters in the game. Because of his kit. Because it's easy for him to get hit. Because his you know how he has dual pistols? He can shoot while moving if you use dash and shoot, right? But, when you're doing power shots, he stays in place. Which makes him very vulnerable. And that is the reason why he's tier 4. But I know that's super nerdy and fucking annoying, but like, no, genuinely, Billy is objectively, I guess you could say objectively, one of the worst characters in the game, which is really unfortunate. He's still playable, of course he's still fun to play and stuff like that, it just, his kit-wise makes him vulnerable. It's not ideal, especially for endgame stuff, I should say.
Tsukishiro?
But yeah, I'm very excited for S-Rank Billy. I might actually try and go for him, I'm not sure though, because it's either be that or it's a sad skip. Because I don't fucking spend much money on this game at all. I'm not a whale. I'm not gonna, and it's mostly because I feel like I don't actually beat him. In a player of my size, I would focus on resources and using what I have and building teams around characters I already have. And not be a meta slave and like, not just meta slave, but like, it is beyond miserable to be in a gacha game and be a meta slave, but if I'm gonna be honest, the shilling in this game isn't that bad. They've only started doing shilling like recently, and by shilling, it's like when people do, I'm just gonna have them like kind of idle over here. Shilling is kind of a thing where in like endgame they have like certain bosses that are made for certain characters, so it's easier to clear it if you have certain characters in your roster than if you didn't. But I will show later on that I've actually cleared 2 stages. I mean, no, I've cleared the stage that I don't have Nangung, I don't have Arya, right? So if I don't have Nangung, it makes that boss harder to do, but I've cleared it, so you could do that. It's not like a game-breaking thing, but it's just kind of annoying when you see that there's things that are geared towards a certain character or certain characters, and
Just sunbathing is way too
it's just kind of annoying, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. It's like makes it cheese. It makes it that boss really cheese if you have Nangong. It makes it so easy because of the way the specific mechanics work with that boss, the stun window, the shield, and everything. But yeah, if you want to see really bad shrilling, Genshin has it way worse. It with like shilling, boss shilling and shit like that. Yes, it's from what I heard, it's pretty bad. But of course, if you're not somebody who plays endgame and try to get, you know, some people play games differently how they want to. Some people want to get high ranks online and be top % of players and get the highest damage and highest scores, and then some people don't care about that whatsoever and they just play because they think the game, they like the combat, they like the story, they like exploration, they like blah blah blah, they like the lore, you know what I mean? For me, it's like a bit of both. I play the game because I think it's fun. I'm not like a slave to the meta. But I do think trying to do your best in the end game is fun, like to try and get high scores, but I'm not gonna let it kill me because I don't have a 9-star or whatever. It's stupid. I just think it's dumb. Especially in a game where there's going to be characters rotating and shit like that. It's like, it's a miserable existence to be one of those people that constantly do that. That doesn't sound fun to me. That sounds pretty bad, actually. So, you'd be surprised how many of those people there is. Honestly, even more sad is when people, listen, you can do whatever you want with your money, but I think it's even more sad when people get like all mindscapes of certain characters and it makes the endgame content absolutely frivolous. Like auto battle levels of frivolous. Not literally, because like, oh, so powerful to the point of where it's like you tap your finger and you kill everything, where it's like, I don't see the appeal of that. That sounds really boring to me. So people just get high scores, but it's kind of like low skill, you know what I'm saying? It's like low skill to me. But low effort, low skill, high scores because you reached a certain skill cap with the character. I mean, not skill cap. You reach a certain like thing with the character where you just max them out. So it's like, I don't see the, like, I know there's people like that who exist, but I don't see the fun you have in any gacha game anymore if you're just like that. I don't know, I just don't think that sounds fun. Like,
Cycle of yin and yang. Evil shall be purged.
I just realized I was talking so intensely about that, I'm not even like paying attention to what I'm doing. But I'm probably gonna get S because this team is better for this than the last one, to be honest.
Turn around. Hello? This is the end for you.
That's fine.
Reverse shockwave.
This is kind of a,
The name of the
I'm not a professional streamer. I mainly just do it because I can't do the Discord bullshit, which is kind of annoying, but you know, it would be a lot more convenient. I'll say that. Yusufan is a pretty fun character. The first when I got her, I had no idea how to use her because she has some complex like combos and things that you do. But she's the more I'm learning how to play her, it's actually kind of fun.
This won't take much. Evil shall be purged.
Yeah, this easy clap, actual easy clap here. I'm gonna get S.
Obliterate form and spirit. Release.
The thing I'm more worried about is the last. Sorry.
If you spot an ethereal, go for help.
Let's make this quick. Evil shall be purged.
Easy claps. Easy claps. This is the one I'm worried about.
Wait, let me grab my I'm here. I can't. I would never.
What? This is the path I follow.
Heading out?
I can.
Good day. Please, lead the way, Lord Phaethon. Hey, dear. I would never turn down Lord Faith. Hello. I'll show you. Wanna hear us? Let's go feel the sea breeze together.
Let's do that team here, and then I think I'm gonna do Yishuan there, and then here. I could probably brute force with Shungus, to be honest. With Shungus. Ye Shunguang. There's a streamer I watch, and he calls it Shungus. For short. This one I'm not too worried about. I'm more worried about the first one because other than Harumasa, that guy I was talking about that hasn't rerun in 8 million years, that I was playing earlier, other than him, I don't really have a dedicated electric DPS, so just kind of brute force with him and you're not getting quality games.
It's over.
Virgil time.
Ambush. My turn. Oh my.
Victory, the only option. It's over.
Let's ride the wave! Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon? Got a summer surprise! Here to sign for it?
I see it.
You better not get my stuff.
Overcome, huh? It's over.
Better be cool!
There's no time to lose.
Holy moly!
Not even close! Don't touch me.
Ouch. I have gout.
Surf's up!
It's over.
Cold ones.
Victory,
Stem.
the only option.
No, wait. Wait.
Weakling.
What an eyesore.
Yeah.
Time
You
to
will be
fuel
correct.
it! No forgiveness!
You could clap.
Stay focused.
Notice me, Lord Phaethon. Surf's up!
There's no time to lose.
What?
You're done.
Weakling.
Guess what my umbrella can turn into?
Blow up.
I swear on my blade.
That was easy. Easy clap. With my favorite team. My go-to team that I have the most investment into. Out of everything else. Because not only did I didn't do this just when they ran, but I got lucky enough on a lot of these to get their signature weapon as well. So like, further, it's not like a weapon is like necessary, but it's like it further pushes their, further gives them a good buff. Like in stats.
Wait.
What little fella?
Field mic before we bounce.
Is it a little fella? Oh, loading screen? Was it a little bang boo fella? Oh, it was the little bang boo fella! It was a little fella. Little fella. It's these little fellas. It's these little it's a little fella. They're cute little fellas. They're little tiny cute robots. They're like robots, and they do numerous things, like kind of like a AI of some sort. For gameplay reasons, like gameplay-wise, they're just used in teams to give you like some, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a little thing, almost like if you had a certain item or something. Like they're these little teammate little guys that just do like little stuff, like help build up stun or like energy or something like that. They're just like little helpers, I guess you could say. And you can actually see them on the field. It's kind of hard to see sometimes when you do certain stuff, but they're actually on the field and they're running around. They're doing little stuff. I am resentful of her right now. I lost my 50-50 to this piece of shit. I need to show you, so because now you'll know what I mean when I show it in person. In person? I lost to this little piece of shit. Now I have three! She's buns! She's like buns, like... No, genuinely, like... I could even probably show off her gameplay later, but it might not be as obvious to someone who's watching versus someone who's playing. But her kit just fucking sucks. She's honestly like the worst standard S rank character in my opinion. And by standard, I don't even have to explain it that much. It's just right here. Would this show up? No, that won't show up. PlayStation open things won't show up. But the standard characters are like this. Meaning that they're like the standard S rank characters like when the game came out. And you can pull them on limited banners as well, like if you lose your 50-50. So it's her, there's Soldier 11, who's cool. She's like a clone. She's like a clone soldier. It's like fucking clone soldiers in Star Wars, bruh. In like the military faction, and she's like fire and she has a sword. Yeah, that's cool. We have Lycon, who's like a butler wolf guy with these cool mechanical legs, which is pretty cool, you know what I mean? And we have this baddie who's really obsessed with, she's like a mechanic character. She works on machines and robots and stuff like that, and she has huge tits. That's what I'm gonna say. And she's like an electric, and she's like an electric one, and she has these little bombs, I guess you could say. Like you see it on her belt there that she throws, and they kind of explode.
Let's start the experiment.
Who else is the standard S rank? So there's you. This girl who's like has this big ass hammer. and she's kind of like a CEO of that like construction company. So it has like this construction like elements to her. She's like a fun character. And this lady who's in the same faction as Lycon, as you can tell, who's a maid, and she has these little fellas. You see, there's the little fellas. There's these little fellas that like attack with her. So compared to that, you see these, and you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then you see her, and she's like, lame. She's just compared to all of these other characters, she's just kind of butt cheek, genuinely. Yes, she's usable. Yes, you can make a team with her. Yes, there are people who have her maxed out and stuff like that. But just as a character to use, for me, she feels more unintuitive. She feels more vulnerable. She feels more like she can't save herself when you dash forward and attack, and then you can only go back forth, and then you have to stop for a moment. It just feels fucking ass. I don't know. It just doesn't feel fun.
I shall follow you. Let's start the.
I'll help you win.
So not that. I mean, you always have to do shit yourself. I know it's kind of like.
I only handle.
I mean, I don't know. Who would you rather pull as even a duplicate? Would you rather pull Sexy Wolfman or this?
I
shall follow your orders.
I have one duplicate of him, which is pretty good. His M1 is pretty good. But yeah, I have one duplicate of him. Hell, I'd rather pull another Soldier 11 than freaking Nekomata at this point. And I actually used to use Soldier pretty regularly as my fire DPS. She's pretty good. I have 3 of her, and I would not mind pulling another one as long as I don't get another of that fucking Nekomata, honestly. I would rather literally get more of this. Rather get more of this woman than or Lycon or her or literally even well, her mindscapes kind of suck, to be honest, but hell, I'd even rather have her probably than Nekomata, to be honest. But that was my rant about how much I don't like her. That little piece of shit, that cat that I hate. You could just say the fucking cat that I hate. It's literally the cat that I hate. Cool, 30,000. That's cool. I think here I'm just gonna do fuck-ass Yishuan hyper carry. Fucking team. Words.
It's Weapy here. What kind of fun heading out for it? How about if we're going now?
Because I just happen to have her best in slot teammates. What was that before? Oh yeah, this little fella. Little fella. Despite being robots, they are very bouncy looking and soft. Yeah. Also in lore, like, they make them advance to a point where they feel soft and they seem cuddly and cute. People like that about them.
Let's make this quick.
Sorry.
Pretty cool, huh?
An opening.
I am backing on gameplay because of how much I was focusing on talking.
Strength and finesse.
Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling.
Cycle of yin and yang. Out to Creed. Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Diamond is fucking busted, bro. This one, the phone ringing. I call her phone ringing, so you know who I'm talking about. The one with the phone. And the hula hoop. Yeah, that's part of it too. The magical hula hoop. Basically, what she does is she accumulates this type of energy. There's this bar right underneath her character. Wait, let me go to her. There's this bar underneath her character right there, and you accumulate it. They call it positive reviews, but it's like some sort of stat accumulate. It's like this accumulation you get throughout battle, and then once it gets to a certain point, you can use it to perform a combo that's like rock, paper, scissors. And then after she does rock, and then you lead into a basic attack or whatever, it will trigger a automatic chain attack that you can use to give another character to use their ultimate. So it's actually pretty busted. Especially with Yishuan, because Yishuan, this woman, her entire build is based on using her resources to gather enough energy to make her do multiple ultimates. That's where she's the strongest. So you can imagine that this character is best in slot with her for a reason. This is basically V. For a pretty good reason. She's really good. Not just for this character, she's probably currently best in slot stunner for all attack teams. For like almost all of them. Because of how good that ability is, just so good that can apply to a lot of characters. You could imagine, like, in basic terms, even if you don't play this game, in basic terms, making a character get their ultimate faster and being able to automatically trigger it for another character in your team, basically. Which is kind of wild. There's a lot of ways to play based on your team comp and different styles to play. My favorite personally is anomaly teams like Miyabi and Vivian and Yuzuha, where you build up this elemental damage. There's this little thing, you can see it on the enemy right there in that little circle. Once you get that circle full, it does a elemental effect on them based on whatever element that is, like be it physical, ether, ice, fire. And then you can do extra bigger damage if you have two different elements have that filled up within a certain amount of time, and then it will cause this a different type of damage called disorder, and it would do like a big amount of damage. And I just like that, having that, doing that playstyle. That's my favorite one, personally. I know, and pardon how convoluted I sound, because it's kind of hard to explain certain things to someone who doesn't play the game. But if I use gamer language, then it kind of makes sense. Better word to use, stacks, damage stacking, with using certain abilities, certain combos and stuff like that to stack as much damage as possible. You actually might have saw right there just 2 seconds ago, there's this big text that said disorder. Yeah. That's the type of damage you get when you get multiple attributes within a certain amount of time next to each other. And anomaly characters are the ones that excel at that specifically, and they get it faster. Kind of like how you would expect, you know, how stunner characters make enemies stunned faster with the stun bar below the health bar. Anomaly characters do something like that, but not with the stun bar, but with the anomaly bar. So then you can keep building that shit up. Silly Billy. Oh, the code name for S-Rank Billy, people are calling him Silly. Because, I mean, people call S-Rank Ambi Sambi, so I guess S-Rank Billy is silly. He's very silly. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm getting this, bruh. Oh, this is the same mode. I forgot to explain it, my bad. I'm a bad streamer. The final frontier is not just time-based, but it's also based on accumulating as much damage as possible in the fastest time possible. And there is a score right next to current score. There's a multiplier. Right now it says ×1, and throughout the 5 minutes, it will go down every minute. So your score multiplier will go down over time. So the best thing to do is to try and get as big damage as you can as fast as possible, as early as possible, by doing different combos, switching, trying to use certain tactics to try and do that. And it can be kind of hard for me to do sometimes, specifically with this team, because I'm not the best Yushuan player. But I'm kind of learning her, you know. I'm better at her than when I started. I used to just kind of do random ass shit, honestly. I didn't understand how our shit works. It's kind of how it works sometimes, to be honest. When you get a new character, it's like, I don't really know how to fucking use them. Their mechanics, how it works, how they work with other characters. They're like team-based games or like combat-based games. It even applies to turn-based games as well, actually. I guess you could say. Like in Persona, certain characters are like supporters. Certain abilities are like, yeah, I guess you could say it like that. Typical RPG stuff, yeah. Their own things. There's stunners, support characters, attack characters, anomaly. At least that's what I'm talking about ZZZ right now. Currently the classes are attack, which is main DPS, like DPS. Stun, which is like phone ringing, that bring up stun really fast. In stun makes enemies staggered for a certain amount of time, and also makes them weak, and you can do big damage while they're in stun state, depending on what type of attack characters you use, because there's a team, the whole point is like team synergy, right? So there are certain DPS characters that benefit a lot from stun windows, where if you trigger a stun window, it can make them do like really good. There's certain characters that benefit from stunners, certain characters that benefit from maybe anomaly, other characters that benefit from support, like certain support stuff, like it's just whatever, you know. So yeah, I was saying there's attack, which is, you know, DPS, main DPS. Usually there's stun characters, which I guess you could say is a type of support, but they also, even the other characters, even support characters and stun characters, you know, all do their own individual damage as well. And I've seen people actually do this, which is kind of funny. I've seen people make your phone ringing, dial in, I should just say that. I've seen people make dial in a DPS. Like, there's people who build some characters to be like DPS. And I think that's pretty funny. They make my phone ringing into a DPS character, which is kind of crazy, but, so there's stun, and then there's support, which usually offer passives and stuff for, like, the DPS. And to have the team accumulate energy, and when you accumulate energy, that's when you can get, you know, ultimates and big damage, whatever. And there's anomaly, which I explained already, which is like status conditions, I guess you could say that. And another one that they released when 2.0 came out was Rupture, which is a type of DPS, except it's a type of DPS that has another damage stat called sheer damage, which ignores enemy defense. So they do their own standard damage, and they also do damage on top of that, ignoring the defense of an enemy. And that is what Yushuan is.
Let's make this quick. Obliterate form and spirit.
She's pretty strong, as you probably guess. But also she's, it's not like she's brain dead to play. She actually I would say she's one of the more technically skilled characters to play, because of parrying and charging up her resources. If you do it in a certain way, you can make her trigger 2 ultimates, stuff like that. But yeah, she's pretty cool. I remember when she came out, I honestly didn't get her because I didn't care about her. When she first came out in 2.0, I was like, I don't really like her, I don't want to pull her. And then I regretted that. Not because I'm a meta slave or anything, but because she's actually, like, really good. Not just really good, but she's also pretty fun. And my dumbass would be pulling a lot of support because I know investing in support characters in these type of games is like the best things you can do, is getting good supports, because when you have good supports, even if you don't have, like, you know, crazy DPS characters, you can still use their supports to help boost up your other characters, like even if they're A rank, you know what I mean? So I invested a lot in supports and stuff like that, but I forgot to get some more DPS. So for example, I had your phone ringing and Goat before I had Yishuan. I just had them in preparation for Yishuan. So then when I had them set up so it could be her best team, and then once Yishuan came out again on a rerun, I was like, I'm gonna get her. So moral of the story is, characters will always come back. You don't have to... No, they will always come back. She came back, I got her, it's all good. Because I'm like, I want a character so I can utilize these two supports really well with, so... that makes sense to me, maybe. It does make sense to me. That makes quite sense to me. My brain hurts. What was I gonna do here, actually? I quit because... I wasn't purposely enough not, to be honest. Phoning. But yeah, this is where the real shit comes in, where you have to make 3 different teams. And you cannot share items between them, because characters have this thing, as a lot of Dr. games do, to be honest. I don't know how to describe it, artifacts or something that has these stats, substats and stuff on them that... whatever, and in this mode specifically... this one with the 3 teams, you can't trade items between these characters, and you cannot use the same characters across the stages, so I can't just get Miyabi and Vivian and whatever, just get my best team and then sweep everything. You can't really do that. You have to have 3 different teams to clear this game mode. Instead of just, like, you know, route. It's kind of similar here, except in this one you can actually share discs between characters. But you can't reuse characters on the other ones. Oh yeah, this is what I was mentioning earlier, my bad. This boss, that's like very much Nangong Shield. I cleared it with 3 stars, so... I just used anomaly characters that I already had, and just kind of locked in, I guess. This was Yishuan. Obviously, Yishuan's really good with this boss. This boss is weak to the same element. This boss came out. When Yishuan came out, you could guess that. And this one is I'm just doing pretty ass because this is not fully built. This one's kind of ass right here. Mono Ice is actually a really good team for Miyabi. It's just my particular characters are not built. Mostly this one and Lycon are not maxed out that much. And I don't know how to play Mono Ice. I usually just play Miyabi with Vivian and such. So I'm not used to this team build right here, but this is a Mono Ice team build where you focus on Lycon stunning the enemy. This character supports them with extra days and like energy, and then Miyabi is the main anomaly in DPS. I just don't really know how to play them as much, and also I am lacking. I am phone ringing. I am lacking with this one. I'm lacking. I need to get this shit. And my ear ringing. My ear ringing. Oh, Vivian, how we love you so. You fucking weirdo. Oh, Yishuan, how... Well, she is weird. No, I mean, she's actually weird. Like, the type of person that would, Oh, not that. Not about the serious part, but about, her infatuation with the main character is very unhealthy. Like, to the point of where she's kind of, like, crazy. Like, she's the type of person that would have a picture of you in her room, and she would watch you while you sleep, and she would smell your clothes if you're gone. She's that type of girl. very normal. She's like I wouldn't necessarily say yandere in a sense of would kill someone or be a maniac, but she's the yandere girlfriend, basically. And also she looks cool. Also her backstory is interesting. I just thought she was I liked her aesthetic, I like her backstory, I like her design. I like the fact that she's a fucking freak. And yeah. Just multiple things, you know. Honestly, Yishuan to me when she came out, she's like boring. I honestly thought she was boring. She's not necessarily, no, not design wise, like story wise, like character wise. I just thought she wasn't that interesting, at least to me. Similar situation with her, but you're probably like, why do you have them then? Because I like because they're fun. Because of the gameplay reason, I have them because gameplay reasons, not necessarily because I'm obsessed with their characters. I mean, I like certain aspects about these two, but there's some writing stuff that I think could have been handled a lot better, honestly. Especially in Season 2, especially the China region. I think I ranted about it before. The big Chinese season is over. Hello, Brian. I'm still doing this shit. I was just kind of like yapping. I was like yapping a lot.
Let's go.
I guess maybe onto something. I'm talking about mechanics, I was talking about characters, I was talking about some things I like and don't like about certain stuff. Ryusta! Like about...
I'll show you my real value. I can't this way.
Okay, Ryan doesn't like me anymore. I was gonna say about how I like this character and why I like this character, about certain teams I make, certain mechanics in the game, you know, stuff. How I don't like her that much, but I have her because she's like OP. Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. I did it earlier. Just he's making sure because he cares. The goat, actual goat. Goat. Well, she has the goat ears, the horns, the tail.
How about a little late night adventure?
Oh, no, I was just switching through. It's kind of hard to see here, to be honest, unless you got up really close. Yeah. Yeah. Because fucking no sense of space of other people around me. Could be Jane. Damn, what kind of people you doing with, bro? The West has fallen. Dog, I'm not getting rid of my car, the fuck? Unless we're on a road trip, then it's better to use my car. Shoot. Honestly, I don't really mind, my car is pretty efficient with gas. I think he cut off. Yep. Hello? Yeah, if you cut off or something. No, it's because you were out for a moment. He was trying to get your attention. Ash, shut your bitch ass up. What am I doing? Anyways. Oh, it's like, it's not like anything crazy, it's just like a little combat event, and I already beat the stage for it. It's gonna have a new stage every day for the next week. Oh, it's like a, like stuff in between patches type of thing. What the fuck was up with that? I don't know why he left. I don't know if he's doing a bit or what, but... Anyways, it was this thing. It was pretty fun. It's like something with stage buffs, and there's like point multipliers, and I go in, and I basically have 3 different teams, except I do a tag team in the same stage. So every certain amount of time, I switched into a different team, like this. I don't mind doing it again because it was actually pretty funny because it's like a lot of enemies. It's like kind of like. I don't know. Oh look, the characters I don't have. Yeah, I'm gonna at hello Spimo. What the fuck happened? Come back, please. I don't know if you can see my screen or if you can hear it. Just making sure. I don't know, I was trying to tell him that. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's like a tag team. Now I'm in this team, and I just beat the shit out of them and have to do a certain challenge within 20 seconds.
The final act
Jane, mention!
begins now.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay.
Is it Invincible related? Yeah. Was it about how you don't understand why it's like that? Actually, I think I might know an explanation for this.
I'm ready. Clear your mind. Your weakness has been exposed.
Let's make this quick. Here's a taste of the abyss.
It's time to settle this. Need a hand?
It kinda is, but I was gonna say a counter argument to the currency thing specifically, because if you think about $1, right? There's quarters, dimes, you know, and if you think about that, a quarter is a quarter of 100. It's 25 cents. So it would make sense for other currencies to have 100 being 1, because the other coins are actually part of 100, not part of 1. Action's back.
You're exposed now. You're all riddled with flaws. Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. How irksome. My turn. Time to hit my gun. Jump on the dance floor. Dazzling action. How's this for an entrance? Let's create the most beautiful shape.
Nice, that's nice. That's a nice end screen. Aura. I didn't even mean to do that. That was Aura. I don't know why it's so bright on this screen. Oh, actually, I know why. $100 store. Daiso. It's like that in a lot of countries, actually, Brent. I would also argue, another counter-argument, I would also argue that's a very America-centric way to view it. I was gonna say, that is a very American thing to say. This is why people don't like us. Yeah, let's do this. Let's try that out. Oh, the character that I have. I mean, the character I don't have. My bad. Character I don't have. Is he muted? Ash, why are you getting mad? He actually cut off. I don't know why you weren't listening to what I was saying. He got cut off. No, actually, his service was fucked. I couldn't hear him either. I do not know how to play her that much.
Thomas itching to jump in. Let's ride the wave. Dazzling action. I'm dizzy. Heads up. Woo. Dizzy. Thomas itching to jump in. Not one step further. Thomas itching to jump in.
Oh, here she goes.
I'm here.
Brian, you there? Oh, wait, not put. I'm not gonna put my. I'm not putting my stream on. Bro. Oh, the dance idol. Oh my god. The dance. The idol animation. Is Brian still here? Did he leave? No wonder I didn't hear anything. No, he left. I don't know what's going on. Then again, he is working. I was gonna say he's... Hello? Were you talking? Oh, you were talking? No, I didn't hear you. Same thing happened like earlier. Money!
Let's ride the wave! Just leave it to me. Let's ride the wave! Dazzling instant! Where are you looking? Don't touch me.
Mileage?
Not one step further!
Nice. That's fun.
Switch it up.
Shit.
I'm here.
Bricked. Check out. Actually, what's it called? Cooked. Cooked run. It's over. I got hit once. More little fellas with money. Kill them.
Switch it up.
You guys know what? Eric's working, right? Yeah, so what was that about? You don't mind talking about it? Alright. My bad.
There's more to battle. There's glory.
How do I use this? Oh. Figuring out.
Kama's itching to jump in. Where's the wind away? Watch out. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Let me check something real quick. I'm gonna tell Brian if he keeps leaving because of like the phone call, then he doesn't have to be in a call.
The weather's nice now that the rain clouds have been chased off.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna tell him it keeps cutting out. Is it? Did he say he got a new phone, right? Is it maybe because of that?
weather's nice now
That
the rain
happens
clouds have
also.
been chased off.
This keeps cutting off your call a lot. Maybe you don't have to join if you have connection issues. I assume he does because isn't he like driving around? You're gonna have some cellular shit, bullshit. Why am I doing this game mode? I don't have to. I'm just like fucking around. I'm just doing it because I love the game. Just doing it to try out what a Nangang Vivian Mizuhatsu would be like. I don't know how to attack that well.
Notice me, Lord Satan.
I won't budge! Even one step!
You ever just play a game and you're like, I'm ass at this. You have a lot of time in this game. That one thing you said, you have a lot of time in this game, that means you're good, right? I think a lot of people aren't necessarily good at it. I would argue most people. Holy fucking disorder damage. Numbers. Holy disorder damage. There he is. Ow, I got hit. Oh, I see. I do not know how to play Nangang that much. I know her basic attack is kind of like with those big they're called morning stars, right? Those big ass, fuck ass, spiked circle things. Her big ass morning stars. Her basic attack is like a comp 5 combo, where if you charge up a certain amount of that energy bar under her portrait, it's right there. It will, and you have to like click the basic attack button in a certain way, and it's kind of like to a beat. Yes, it's John. Hello. What's up, man? Whoa, what the? Oh, I forgot that's the passive buff for this week. Oh my namo shinyeru. I did not say that right. What's loud?
Let's ride the waves! A cakewalk! Ta-da! Here we go! Ta-da! Dazzling dance! My tiny busy! Yes, there's more to battle!
What's going on? What? What's going on with me? Your audio's kind of shit. You said, what's going on with me, and then you said, oh, I'm just clearing, like, I'm doing this for no reason, I'm just doing it for fun while I'm talking. I'm doing, like, that weekly sort of, how do you call it? You go on different, it's a different game mode that resets, like, weekly, where you go on different floors, like different floors of battle, and you get different buffs every floor you go up to until you get to a boss.
Why should I go for this goal?
Something like that.
Hit my first turd and you'll pay.
There is actually a mode, not this one, that is more like Buddy Palace, where you have to try and not get damage and you can't heal. It's called what is it called? Fuck. It's called, like, I could show it later. It's called, like, Tower Simulation or something like that. I just don't know turn flicking, okay? This is, like... Yeah, that's usually what I try to do, but I would say it's kinda like... This is kinda like that, but it's, every floor you actually get a buff for certain characters, and here's the map. It's like this. You get different gear and stuff every room. You could choose what direction to go, and then you go to the boss room. That's basically what it is. How's your day? I was gonna say he's not working for several days. I do not know how to use this. Hold up. How do I change that? My day was okay. It started off kinda ass though. I had like a massive fucking headache and I went back to sleep for like an hour. And I woke up around after 1. And then I ate food. And then after I ate, I felt sick. But luckily, I didn't throw up. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What was I gonna look at? I was gonna look at something. Shit. Not that. There is something. I was gonna show. I'm gonna dox myself. What? But you said buy parts for gym? Notice something? You can toggle the numbers if you really so wanted to. I just turned them off. I couldn't really tell exactly what you said. You said something gym.
Comic concerto.
I was gonna say, I would rather want to develop a habit of going to the gym first before I decide to get a membership. Actually, now that I think about it, that I turned it off, there's a reason why those numbers are showing up. Because there's 3 characters and each character is doing their own type of damage. There's 3 different types of damages happening. Because you see that this is off. It's showing like Disorder, Bloom, and Corruption status effects, but it's not showing the numbers, so I can't tell how much damage each of my characters are doing. So, it was in options, but yeah, if you were somebody who didn't want to see that, you can do default, you could do disable, default, or damage compilation. I think I don't know what damage compilation exactly is. But yeah, there's a reason why to see, it's not like there's no reason to see that, obviously. Why would you design something to not have a reason behind it? But that's because all characters, including support characters, do their own individual damage.
There's more to battle. There's glory.
Oh no, it's because it's the different element, different character doing different damage. So when you see it purple, that means like either Nangong or Vivian are doing it because they're Aether attributes. If you see yellow, like that physical, that's because Yuzaha's doing that damage, stuff like that. Then you can also tell if you have these little Bangbu fellas, this little fella over here, this little fella on the ground. When you have those like to your team, sometimes they do certain things as well. Like they can have different elements as well. See, I'm gonna go. I don't give a shit about this. I'm just like rushing through this. Yeah, they added that mode not recently. They added that mode to make it a bit easier to see. But I'm kind of used to default, so I just don't really give a shit. Because I've been playing since day one, so I'm kind of used to just default numbers. I know that sounds so lame to say, but no, I'm dead ass. Like I was pre-registered for the game before it even came out. I was there during 1.0, yeah. Yeah, this is one of those opportunities where I could do that. But yeah, you see there's purple and there's like yellow. The yellow is physical damage. The purple is ether damage. The Bloom, Disorder, and Corrupted text that appears are status effects. It's not like just words. There's a mechanic behind those words. Also, I'm so ass at Nangong. I don't really know how to use her ability, but she's fun. Because I don't really have her, so I only play her through like... Oh yeah, I should also mention this game mode lets you try out characters. Several game modes are like that, where you can have trials of characters. So for example, I'm doing like a whole trial of this character with the morning stars I don't have. I'm low-key not paying too much attention to this combat because I kind of know what I'm doing. And I'm just kind of trying to talk to you guys. So I guess that's why I picked this. It's just, I'm just doing this game mode.
Guess what my umbrella can turn into?
Everything has a reason. And I also assume the currency thing also has a reason, because the cents in the US dollar are parts of 100. So $1 is actually more than 25 cents, even though 25 is a bigger number than 1, but that's because they're part of 100. That's why a lot of other currencies go by hundreds and not ones. Because the coins otherwise are parts of that 100. So it actually kind of makes more sense. Even though it seems kind of unnecessary to have like, you know, 100 yen versus $1, but if you think about it in the way of fractions, it does make sense. It's just that, the $1 US is like 1.00 instead of like 100. You know what I mean? When it's written out. Probably to cut out the zeros. That's an interesting question for the streamer. I believe maybe in the next, I'm gonna say, let's say, okay, coins have been around in human civilization for a very, very, very long time. No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm saying that coins have a very, hey, can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to have a point here. Coins have been around for a long time, but they're also kind of like, you know, inconvenient, especially in today's era, where back then we didn't have digital ways of like credit cards, and that stuff is actually relatively recent in history. So I would say eventually coins will be phased out first, and then dollars will be phased out like paper money, if we were getting into that dystopia, where we don't even own physical money, like in Cyberpunk. Yeah, like Bitcoin. I'm going to predict in the next, I'm going to predict in like the next 10, 15 years, maybe 20. Ouch.
One step further. Let's ride the wave. Okay, block. Where are you looking? Stand it down. Got a summer surprise.
Yeah, that sounds like a way to do it. Whole numbers instead of decimals.
I won't budge. Even one step. Sit up.
Yeah. Well, that's because they use yen, I was gonna say. Silly, they use yen, silly. What the fuck am I doing? Oh. Yeah, like physical points. I agree. Pennies are slowly being phased out. Why am I, huh? I'm just gonna get all, who cares? I'm just gonna get all of them. You know what? Give me all of them. Sacrifice my health for buffs. Oh my god, she's like nothing. Look at her health bar. Yeah, I basically just sacrificed a lot of my health for buffs. Look at the little fella. Little fella. By the way, her idol animation is her dance. And if you have the other characters of her faction, they will all dance together. I could probably actually, that's something, oh, I'm sorry. What were you gonna say?
You wanna try?
I was gonna say I could show off the 3 idol characters, try them out here to show you guys the animations, because when you have all 3 of them together, their battle animations actually go with each other as well.
This morning star isn't really that heavy.
Where, like, for example, one of them takes a selfie, and if you have the other 2 characters, they all join in as well. They have a lot of voice lines and stuff like that. It's very cute and silly. It's very silly. Anyway, what were you gonna say, Brian? My real deck or in my online one? I tried to change it once, I just haven't got to it, like, again since that day.
Here we go.
because they, I think we're gonna be in this weird point until they get some more item cards out that will solve that sort of thing. You've been using what? Sorry. Oh, that shit's funny. That shit is funny. I'm getting a lot of fucking shit. Okay. I'm just getting a lot of fucking shit. You don't have to read any of that. It makes sense to me. It won't make sense to someone who doesn't play it. It's a lot of stuff. Fella. Sure, why not? Oh, I just got 2 stores in a row. The fuck? Okay then. Let's do that. It's a little fella. Fuck it, whatever. I don't care. I have so many card buffs right now. Really? It happens.
Who dares get between me and Lord Satan? You're gonna pay! It's my turn! A boring opponent.
They're still doing a 30th anniversary event on PSN. You actually could get free, there's a Capcom discount, of course, probably on Steam too, and you can actually get free PSN, Resident Evil, profile pictures.
I won't budge! Even one step!
Oh, fuck. Holy moly.
I won't budge! Even one step!
There we go.
Who dares get between me and Lord Satan?
I was gonna say, well, that does make sense. It's on the same device, isn't it? Blazing Bill, bro.
Eradicate all evil.
If you want to kill yourself. I'm gonna try the idols just to show some animations because it's cool. Where's Arya? Oh, here she is. And let's put Bernice here just because. I don't own her, but I'm gonna use her as the auxiliary agent there. They really cooked her, bro. Like, she's cooked. She's so cooked. Why, you ask? Because they keep making anomaly bosses, right? But they keep making them fire resistant. I don't know why. Almost every anomaly boss they're making, they add fire resistance for some reason, and so it makes Bernice not good against them. As if they fucking hate her. First time? That sounds like ass. They fucking they're like so anti-Bernice, it's crazy. She got buffed and it still doesn't help her because all the enemies are fucking fire resistant. You saw that little selfie. Real. In current day. Bernice will unfortunately have to be a low priority pull as well as Jane. Unfortunately as well.
Leave this verse to me.
In my opinion. Based on
For an entrance.
Selfie. What was it, like a memorial? Oh, that's horrible. Thanks, Brent. Poor thing's dead. But it happens, you know, you can't really help it. Tier list. Best engagement bait.
Let's create the most beautiful
Clanker! This girl's a clanker, bro.
I'll take this chance to practice that move.
Oh my god. That was cute. The idle animation.
I'll take this chance to practice that move.
Tin bucket. I like saying tin bucket. I don't know, microwave? Glorified vacuum? Oh yeah, tin bucket works too though. I'm trying to trigger their idle. It's kind of randomized on which idle animation it will do. That's why I'm standing here. Look at this little fella. my god! Look! They're doing it! All together! This is what happens when you have all of the whole faction as a team. The gang is all here, and it's all shiny and sparkly. And also a lot of their combat animations are shared as well, which if you look at when I'm fighting, you can see it. I think one of the most notable ones is when you do the, what do you call it? The sort of max EX attack on each character. Then they all kind of do it together. With Sunas, they all take a selfie together. And with Arias, they all bounce on the enemy together, and then with Nangongs, they all go in the air and they splat on the ground and die. That one's really funny. I need to go do that soon. Where's the combat area? Give me a combat area. I don't give a fuck. It's giving me like fucking store and fucking encounters instead of like combat right here. But that's kind of my fault for choosing this direction, isn't it? But I don't care, I'm just... When will you learn? After I show you this and then I'll do it, but I would have to start a different stream because PlayStation sucks and you have to, when you quit a game, you have to broadcast a new thing. That's why I've been holding off a bit. Also because I just like talking to you guys, I don't know, and I'm just like casually doing stuff I don't have to think about. Because if they can hear us. Are you saying if the characters could hear us? Yeah.
Hit the beat. Yep.
Ouch.
Look at the camera. Yeah.
See, they're bouncing together here.
Yep. Hit the beat.
Bounce.
Together, let's create.
And they splat on the ground. Oh.
Hey, let's have some fun. Keep up with the beat. Good.
Bounce together. Brian, can you hear the audio or you just not? You don't have the audio. I'm just asking.
3, 2, 1. I'll take it from you.
No, I'm just asking if you have the audio. Oh, okay.
Slightly flex. Down the whirlwind. Together, let's create.
Swords and flanker. Oh no, I should have let the animation play. That's why I can't see them dead. Damn. It's because I'm going too fast.
Keep up with the beat. Yep. Get closer. Closer now.
That's so cute. I love the selfie.
Ready for a fiery beat?
Bounce. Oh yeah, I want to do this one. They're dead on the ground right there. How did she carry giant morning stars? Robot! Robot. Yo. Did I just... One of them just died. That's so sad. You know what? I'm gonna try an Arya Nangon only. Let's do that and not die. Oi. Goodbye, Sunny. You just fucking died. Well, I am just kind of randomly doing this. Yeah, whatever. Shit. Literally dead. Man, I can't see shit, but I bet it's cool. That's why it's funny. There's one person said something similar, where it was a joke where it was like, people be calling it a gooner game, but like, how am I gonna goon when all this shit is happening? Like, so that's disingenuous. There's a lot of animations and effects happening at once.
Let's hit the stage like this.
Bernice mentioned. Oh, how she's done so fucking dirty. Oh my god, I carried. How the fuck did I do that? How did I do that? I don't... No, keep in mind, I'm doing things I didn't know Nango could do. That's really cool. I did like a parry and then I did this. I don't even know how I did that. Some sort of combo I'm not sure of. Oh look, the character got power trapped. Bombs. No, they didn't get nerfed, but they're getting antied, I'd say. Yeah. The character itself isn't like reworked or anything. I mean, actually she is. She got a buff. Did you know that? But it doesn't matter because the enemies are not made for her. Are not advantageous to her whatsoever. Or just stop making... the main issue is the bosses are fire resistant itself. A lot of the anomaly bosses that... weekly bosses, I should say. There is not a single boss that Bernice is very beneficial in. That's all I'll say. They just fucking anti her so hard. And Jane basically got reduced to a sub DPS. So. And Julian doesn't exist. It's not just a this game thing, that's a all live service game issue. It just happens. Better characters come out, crazier things happen, new mechanics happen, because you don't want to keep the game the same. And then eventually older units get outdated, and then you just have to like either buff them or like rework something. No. The only thing that has anything to do with other players is a score leaderboard with, if you give a fuck, which a lot of people don't. I mean, by a lot of people, I mean you don't have to. But, people who do deadly assault and shield defense and get the highest scores possible, they're on the leaderboard, and what percentage of players, like, top 50%, top 2%, whatever, but like, there's no PvP, so like, who fucking cares? nerfing would also be pretty bad for the game as well. Like if you actually physically nerf the character's kit, because people pay money to pull characters, and they would probably be pretty mad. There is, you can buff characters though, that's what I'll say.
Angel Ultimate.
It is pretty sad. I will say, technically, you can clear anything if you're determined enough with any character possible. There's people out there who clear Deadly Assault with Billy. Like, those people exist, but like, when I say that, I mean like, it's not like the characters are unusable. They are usable. It's just that as the game goes on, as there's story, even story-wise, as it goes on, as it's away from these factions, the enemies are catered more to newer characters, and older mechanics can be left behind, because if you have a live service game, you want to add new things, you want to add new characters, you want to add new mechanics, you want to add more difficulty to the game, which is what they actually have been doing. The end game is becoming more difficult. So characters like Zhu Yuan absolutely do not benefit of it. Characters like Bernice do not benefit for it. It's possible to use them in some teams in it, but not the best. It just, I think specifically Zhu Yuan needs a rework. She needs an actual rework to be viable. She's one of those characters that do. Jane needs a buff. Bernice already has a buff, but it doesn't help her. Why? Because she would be really good, it's just that every time they make an anomaly team-based boss to go against, they're just all resistant to fire for some reason. They just love doing that. I mean, I literally just said that. I said the issue is that they're making it fire resistant, so it's that affects that character specifically. Well, that's their fault. They're doing that with anomaly-based bosses. That's kind of their fault. They're just, I just like to think they're anti-ing Bernice for some reason. That's why I like to think. I think they fucking hate her, to be honest. Bernice. Which is a shame because she's super cool. It's a shame because she's super cool and she's fun. And to be honest, this is not as bad as a Fate as a limited S. I mean, she's a limited S rank character, but to be honest, not as bad as a Fate as Caesar. I would say Caesar fell from grace so bad that I feel bad for people who pulled for Caesar. She's like a defense field character, but the problem is defense. Oh yeah, do you know what's funny? I even forgot about it. Earlier when I was talking about the different character types, I forgot to mention defense. Because why? Because there's not many characters that are defense, and there's not much defense tactics being worked with. Defense characters are now, like Zhao is actually technically a defense character by role, but she's basically a support character. Like a general support character for specifically Yi Shengguang, the best. But also, it's probably going to work with some other future characters that are going to come out in 3.0. But, as I was saying, you know what, I'm just going to stand here so the idols happen. I'm just running around for no reason. Wait, did I do this? Yes, I did. Thank God. I didn't get a debuff. Anyways. What was I fucking saying? Christina said what? No, I did. I said after I show you, like, the idols or whatever, because I just kind of wanted to play the idols, to be honest, because I don't have them. Can people do anything freely in 2026 anymore? I can't play games, I can't stream what I want, he can't yawn. No, buddy, I just think it's funny. Yeah, for real. Leave that back in 2025. 2026 Loki just happened. A couple months ago. Oh yeah, Brian, speaking of games, guess who's coming soon? S-rank Billy in a couple patches, which is gonna be really cool. I might show it off, a trial of him, of course. You can do what? Yes, you actually could. Yes, you actually could do mods on PC. Some people make like alternate streams. Mainly. You know what? I'm just gonna probably let myself die so I can. But it's dead. Yellow what? Oh, the yellow thing? Oh, Elder Scrolls Blades. Mobile app. Mobile game.
Wait, let me grab my field mic before we... I'm here. Wanna push?
I'm here.
I am.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
Oh, my poor goat. That was like a while ago. That would be real. Panda. I heard it was pretty whatever. Dead ass? I was gonna say, there's a lot of... Gonna say a lot of mobile games have very high like capabilities nowadays. I was gonna say, I know I'm literally speaking of it because I'm playing it, but I mean, I used to do ZZZ on my phone when I had enough storage. You can play that on your phone. If you ever so please. Go to the moon? Why would I want to go there? To go get some cheese. Oh, how they did my goat dirty. This is what I'm talking. This is literally her buffs. That you can literally see what they literally improved her. When you get these, I don't have these because I don't have her. I don't even have her, but I like her. Just because I like the characters in me, I have them. Hell, I even have some characters I don't like that much. I don't know, I don't really have a character that I particularly hate, except this one. Yeah, I don't like him either, to be honest. Wait, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I don't have him.
I wish you a fabulous day.
No, I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of don't like him. I don't know. I don't like his gameplay either. He works really well with Lycon. I know that. He works really well with Lycon. He's like an ice DPS. And Lycon is like one of his best teammates. Which makes sense, because they actually, lore-wise, they used to be in like a faction together. And then they fell apart because this guy did something bad, and then Lycon didn't agree with him, and they have like this moral separation between them. Yes. And he basically comes back later, and he's like, I don't know, he's like based, I don't think here, honestly. Also he's kind of cooked.
Please forgive me.
Not cooked, it's just, he's just, no, I mean like, I'm not just saying meta-wise, not just meta-wise, I'm not talking about that, I'm saying, you know when characters are like best in slot for other characters or something, when there's something that's best item, best something in any game or whatever, his best team is very expensive. His best team is two other S rank characters to do the absolute best with him. So if you really like Hugo and you like playing male characters, if you like Lighter, if you like Lycon and you like Hugo, congratulations, because that's the best Hugo team, and it's all men. The best Hugo team is this guy. Lycon's over here because I have him. This guy. And
Once upon a I'm here.
This guy. Those three are literally Hugo's best team. All men. All men. If you like men, that's your team, I guess. That's your team. I love men, I love men, I love men.
Touch my tail.
Oh, speaking of Ellen, she got buffed as well, because she was literally the first limited character that came out. She has a buff as well.
Time for
Ellen Degenerate.
I can't wait to hear the sound of the
I can't wait to hear the sound of the sea.
I would never turn down.
Alright, you keep saying that. Underlings. Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about for a second. That was kind of stupid. Now this is what we came here for. This is what I came here for. Wait. I don't even know what I'm doing, bro. This is what we came here for. I'll be right back. Stream end to start another one. So, LBRB.